Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hope everybody's doing okay. Thought I'd drop a video about HBO's original It, Welcome to Derry. Now, I'm going to drop a video every time I watch this, just to let you guys know how much I enjoy it. You guys are familiar with the It, if you watch It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2, um, I've been looking forward to this for a while, and uh, it didn't disappoint. I it's it's starting off pretty good. It really is. Uh it's I know you guys probably listen to a lot of YouTubers, and there's a lot of big YouTubers that actually got a hold of the first 5 episodes. So that's cool and all, because I guess they could let people know what it's like, but I'm just not. uh you know I rather just ride along with everybody that's like me, just want no they had to wait, and watch it week to week. But this is pretty cool, man, because uh, that thing. If you're familiar with it, this thing comes out every 27 years. I think it's 27 years, and then it goes back, and it goes back to its lair and all that kind of stuff, and it feeds on your fear. It does a better job feeding on the kids' fear, because the kids have more of a uh, their imagination runs rampant, and they're a little easier more to scare, per se. Where the grown-ups are, uh, they if you're a grown up and you went through that when you was little, when you was a youngster, then when you get older, it affects you differently. So far I am really liking this, you guys. I really am. Uh, I like the cast. I like the setting. The setting is really good. But the same guy that made the It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2 is the same guys, making this. But uh, it was very enjoyable to watch this. It really was. I enjoyed it. I think what I did like about this, it kind of reminds me of old television. Back in the day, I'd say like 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004. That's when you used to actually come home, and you used to have all the shows that you like. Some came on Monday, some came on Tuesday, some. You always had that one show that you come home and you wanted to watch. You wanted to make sure that you was there. Where HBO's got where you can they got it to where it comes on at 9 o'clock. So you actually have to go home. Well, I'll take that back. It came on last night at 9 o'clock, but I kept falling asleep, man. I was tired. So I was like, I'm not gonna watch this thing, because I kept dozing off and dozing off. And I woke up and it was 10 minutes in, and I sit there and I said, you know what, Vic, just go ahead and go to bed and just watch it after you get off work. And I just got done watching it, and I enjoyed it, man. They I was watching some behind the scenes, and it was pretty slick how they showed you how they were making this and stuff. But uh, they don't pull no punches, man, because I thought these kids was gonna be the main kids, but they ain't the main kids. I guess you got another set of kids that are coming in, because these kids in this episode got killed. So you have the one kid that got in the car, he got killed, and that's who they're trying to find. Then when they was trying to investigate it, they was in this theater, and this baby ended up killing at least 3 of them. Left two there. Left the two girls. The two boys got killed, and the little girl got killed. Cause I was watching, I said, "Man, are they really gonna get killed early on?" So they must not. Uh, they must not gonna really be the main ones. I guess they were the early ones or something. Cause we're only on episode 1. But so far, I'm liking it, you guys. I really am. I always enjoyed the It series, but I always liked the kids version. I never did get into the grown up version. Even back when I was younger, and they had that It came out on TV back, I think it was in the late 70s or early 80s, when they had that It. They had it in two. They had it in two. And Tim Curry played. Yeah, Tim Curry, because he had a stroke. He played the It. He played the clown, and he did a good job. And the kids were real good too. But then when we finally got the other half, they had that uh, John Boy that played in the Waltons, he played as one of the grown-ups in the second part of it. I don't know a lot of y'all remember that one, but that there was a It series a long time ago, and everybody loved the first one with the kids, and everybody didn't. A lot of people did not care for the ones with the grown up. It's so weird because when I went to see it, back when it released, I loved that first one. I thought that first one was great. Then when I went to go see It Chapter 2, I'm telling you, so I was all jacked up to go see It Chapter 2, and when I went to go see it, it was like, it was okay. I'm not going to sit there and say I didn't like it, but it wasn't nothing like the kids' version. Uh, had James McAvoy in it and had Jessica Chastain in it. And it just, it was okay, but uh, I did, I prefer the first one. That first one I can watch. Them kids was, but and the kids that they're picking so far in this one, they look so good. But I don't even know what the actual, because they killed off a couple kids in this one already. They killed 3 kids already. 4. They killed 4 kids in the uh first episode. They killed 4 kids. So I don't know who's going to be the main ones. I'm quite sure those kids are going to have flashbacks. The ones that they killed are going to have flashbacks because the main kid that got killed that they were looking for, he already had flashbacks because they kept showing him and flashbacks of when they was talking about what he was kind of a odd kid out, and he was he was trying to leave Derry and got picked up by his family, and his family was they end up not being right, and they were like, he just got in the car with the wrong people, and that's how come he came up missing. That's how this whole story is wrapped around. So this is a quick, I just got done watching it kind of thing, and so I'm gonna drop this every week, and like I said, I'm not gonna do like a long drawn out like whatever, but I have been really looking forward to watching this, and I just seen the first episode, and it moved along real great, and I'll be honest with you, the production value in this is great, man. That Dairy Town looks so cozy, man. It looks so warm. It looks so, like your little sleepy town. They did a good job of how they're filming that and stuff. Uh, they're doing a good job film wise in this, man. I'm serious. They're doing a good job. That Dairy Town looks just Welcome to Derry. It just looks good. And then they got you got the guy that's coming in from the military. You got the military base over there. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that, because I know they're going somewhere with that. I know they're going somewhere with that. And so I tell you what, man, it feels so good, when get when you get something like this and you're jacked up to go see it. Because when I first seen the trailer for this a while back, just like everybody else seen the first trailer for a while back, I was really excited about seeing this thing. So I was like, I'm real happy with this right now. I'm seriously happy out there. So, question: are any of y'all watching it? I know a lot of people's got to be watching it. I'm interested to see how this charts. Because you know how they keep charts of where to chart. Because in a chart on this, you can tell when a series does good because it charts after a couple weeks. So I'm going to be amazed see how it charts because excuse me. I'm just interested in see what this is going to be. I think this is going to do good. I really do. I think this is going to do good, and I think it's pretty cool that they're doing it at 9 o'clock at night, which I won't be able to catch because I always fall asleep. And so, we got another series coming up, and I'll be putting up my afterthought reaction. Put it that way. And my reaction is exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what I wanted. I think I've never really read the books. And so with me saying that, I'm just wondering how far they could take something like this. You know what I mean? Let's just say hypothetically, this does really, really good. And they can they can make another season. But here's what I would think. This thing does every 27 years. Is that right? Is it 27 years or 24 years? So I'm thinking if they did that, I wonder how far back they can go. Like a lot of people. I was talking to a guy at work. He goes, "Yeah, but I don't know what you could do with it. This thing goes because he was like, yeah, he wasn't too excited about it because it's just the same thing. It's just every 27 years it comes out. I said, yeah, but you always got a different time jump. You can go back in the 1930s or something, or 1920 or wherever that thing came from, that wherever its lair is. I just feel like there's so much more you can do with this, and so I'm hoping that they tap more into that because I'm interested to see what this military is all about. You know what I mean? Because the Air Force has got a base there, and so their thing is there was something that was buried there, and obviously you got the black family that's gonna stay there for a little bit because obviously the husband is on the base and he's stationed there for a little bit, but he just brought his family up there to live there for a little bit. But if you remember, uh, in it chapter one, uh, there was some people that died in the fire. So I'm assuming that this family is tied into those people that lost their life in this fire. So uh, I'm just wondering how much they're going to tap into that because it seems like they're tapping into a lot of stuff that we remember about the first It movie. Because when that kid was in the island, he seen those hands and he heard all those people screaming and stuff, and then uh, because somebody that he knew died in that fire. So it's going to be interesting. I just personally think that you could tell more backstory, you know, even though the book is the book, but the book claims it comes out every 27 years. So a guy was at work saying, well, you can't kill it. He goes, you can only put it down for another 27 years. It's going to come back. I said, yeah, but man, still, so you can go back every 27 years, man. You can go back 1920, 1930, or you can even go back to whenever this thing landed and first took, landed and started its little lair and stuff, and how it does what it does and what it's all about. I just think there's so much you could do with it. And so I'm really, really excited about this, you guys. I really am. I was sitting there, I ain't gonna lie, man, I feel pretty good about this, man, because I was sitting here, just literally sitting here. I'm yawning. Obviously, I got to go to bed here in about another hour, but it's just that I was so excited about watching this, and I love when I'm excited about watching something, and I watched it, and I like it. I like it so far. It's not. I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all. But I'm interested to see what I want to see what that Indian, because they show previews, and they got this Indian guy, and it's these Indians that was uh, obviously these people are some type of Indian, Indian descent, and it's got. I just want to see what they're going to do with that because the show previews of him because there's something they did to me while I was down there or something. Then shows the military going down there, and so you got some different angles of different stories they're going to tell. So I'm really looking forward to this. And it's kind of cool, man, because you can't binge watch this. Here's what I was going to do. I was going to turn this on at the end of January. I was going to turn HBO Max off. And I was going to turn it on at the end of January. And then if I turn it on in January, that means I could binge watch all of Welcome to Derry instead of waiting week to week. But I didn't. I just decided to keep it on and stuff because there's a few things on HBO Max I like to watch every now and then. So, but I haven't had to turn off streaming services or anything. But anyway, so far so good, you guys. So far so good. So anyway, that's all I got about Welcome to Derry. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ready like Freddy. Because this looks like they're getting into this, and I'm only in the first season episode. So I'm hoping this does so good, man, that they can come up with another season. I really do. But we will see. There's a lot of times, I don't know if you guys are familiar with. If you look at my YouTube channel, there's a series I love called From. 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 If you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see that I'm a big From fan. And From is just so freaking good. And From comes out next year, 2026. And it's got 10 episodes. So I'm looking forward. But I kind of want From to get wrapped up though. So if you guys ever had a chance to watch From, watch From. If any of y'all get on this YouTube channel and you go, I've never heard of From, look it up. I ask you to watch the first 2 or 3 episodes and tell me what you think. From. The reason why I brought From up is because the way I felt about From, even though it's been out for a while, From is just something somebody thought up, and it's excellent. But when From comes out, they don't drop all their episodes either. They drop them once a week. So I'm looking forward to From. I think it comes out in March of 2026. So they don't drop all their episodes; they drop them weekly. So that's what I like. So the reason why I brought From up because that's how I feel about this. It's like, man, this is pretty cool, man. I know that either every Sunday night at 9 o'clock I can watch it if I can stay awake, or every Monday after I get off work, I got something to watch after I get done working out and doing my little usual stuff around the apartment. So, if any of y'all out there watching, welcome to Derry. Drop a comment. All right. So, God bless, and we'll catch you next video. We'll see you.